What's up, y'all, man? Like, I was just about to go to sleep. Next thing I know, I look at my phone and see the brother Prince Markie D, 1/3 of the legendary group, underrated group, the Fat Boys, just died at the age of 52. I don't know what he died of, but this is terrible, man. And the crazy thing about it is that he died a day before his birthday. Tomorrow he would have been 53 years old. And this is a shock to me, man. Like, as many of these rappers that's been dying, like, in this era, I wasn't expecting this, man, because we already lost the human beatbox. Now we done lost Prince Markie D. And I know Cool Roski, he's the last of the Fat Boys and stuff. And I know, like, when he heard, like, that his brother died, Prince Markie D, that it hit him hard, man. This gonna hit the hip hop community like real hard for the ones who grew up on the Fat Boys and stuff, looked at their movies and stuff. I remember them from Krush Groove and shit, man. Them just coming in as the Disco 3, and I got a couple of their vinyls and stuff. A couple of the albums uploaded to the channel and stuff. But yeah, man, like, I hate that this happened, cause you gonna have everybody in that moment talking about the Fat Boys now. But when they was alive, nobody didn't want to talk about them. Oh, the Fat Boys suck, man. The Fat Boys were nothing. The Fat Boys were this and that and that. The Fat Boys was a group that would just basically, they said there was 3 fat people that knew how to rap and have fun and shit, and always knew how to rock the mic. Three of them, 3 different styles of music. You had the human beatbox. Top 5 best beatboxers in hip hop history, along up there with Dougie Fresh. And it's terrible, man, that people don't give these dudes their flowers while they still fucking alive and stuff. Now you gonna have everybody out there giving them their giving this brother his flowers when they should have been giving him his flowers when he was alive and stuff, man. Like, don't wait till the last minute to try to say something now that this brother has gone on, resting in paradise. So this terrible, man. Like, they got classic albums, man, gold albums. They got a platinum album. He was the first Latin rapper to have a platinum album with the Fat Boys, which I think Big Pun was the first Latino rapper to have an album to go double platinum with the Capital Punishment album, which came out in 1998 and stuff. So yeah, man, this is a big blow to hip hop. We really don't have a lot of legends that's still alive now, that a lot of people ain't really giving them their props and shit. So that goes to show you, man, that y'all better honor these legends while they're still alive. Don't just talk shit about them. Then when they die, you want to be crying and shit, but you was the same motherfucker out here talking shit about them and stuff, man. Y'all better honor these dudes. Y'all better go back and listen to their music and stuff, man. Go back to, like, the foundation of hip hop, where it started at, instead of just listening to all this stupid shit. You dudes ain't saying nothing. Most of these dudes ain't about nothing. They don't know where this hip hop shit really started at. Like, when it started in the Bronx and just went worldwide and influenced, like, a generation full of kids from different ethnic groups. A lot of these dudes don't know nothing about that and stuff, man. So I'm just gonna show y'all, man. Fat Boys, 1984, classic album. Got the cassette tapes, Crushing, Fat Boys, self-titled, Crushing Again, and Fat Boys are back, man. Like, they were just a group that did their own thing, man. And it's terrible that this brother died, man, cause I don't know, man. You know, after the Fat Boys broke up, he had 2 solo albums. I haven't listened to him. I might get him. I'm gonna get him in my collection. Then he was doing radio work and stuff. You know, he was doing work on the radio. You know, so it's a terrible loss to hip hop, man. You know, and they came from the golden era of hip hop, the '80s. You know, back then when you actually had to have talent to rap. You know, you got jailhouse rap, stick 'em, brrr, stick 'em, ha ha, stick 'em, brrr, stick 'em, ha ha, stick 'em. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Fat Boys. I mean, come on now. Fat Boys got some hits, man. Don't just be playing them like they some suckers, like they didn't do nothing in hip hop. The Human Beatbox, Don't You Dog Me. These songs were featured on the classic movie Krush Groove. You know, with Run DMC, you know, Russell Simmons, Sheila E., Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, man. Like, these dudes are legends, man. And their contributions to hip hop should be recognized from a larger audience and stuff. Their next album, Fat Boys Are Back. Fat Boys are back, and you know they can never be back. The Fat Boys are back, light of the Fat Boys. You know when they got together, they just had that chemistry. You know, each of them had something to bring to the table. You know. Fat Boys Are Back, Don't Be Stupid, Human Beatbox Part 2, Yes, Yes, Y'all, Hardcore Reggae, which is on the Scarface, The World Is Yours video game, Pump It Up, Fat Boy Scratch, Rock and Roll. And if y'all haven't checked out the Disorderlies movie, go check that movie out. It's really good. I gotta get that in my DVD collection. You know, as you can see, my fucking sister's girlfriend, baby, keep making all this fucking noise and stuff. I really don't like doing videos and stuff when you got a lot of motherfuckers around making noise and shit though. But you know how that be when you have niggas around and stuff. But you know me, when I record my music, most of the time I like recording when I don't have a lot of noise and shit, and when like motherfuckers be gone and stuff. But you know, their next album is their most successful album, Crushing, Wipeout, featuring the Beach Boys. You know, man, this is a really good album too. If I had to choose, I'd probably have to choose the self-titled album from '84 to be my favorite. Boys Will Be Boys, Making Noise, Falling in Love, Fat Boys Dance, Wipeout. As you can see, motherfuckers keep making noise and shit, getting on my fucking nerves. Yeah, but this is the platinum album, Crushing. I think this came out in '86 or '87. You know, the biggest hit off here is Wipeout featuring the Beach Boys. Yeah, this one came out in '87. Yeah, a lot of anniversary albums coming up in this year. You know, so I just wanted to show y'all these vinyls I got. You know, these cassette tapes from an underrated group, the Fat Boys. In my opinion, they should have already been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You got groups like the Beastie Boys, Run DMC. I don't think Eric B. and Rakim in a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet. Cool G Rap, DJ Polo, I don't think they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet. You know, for a trio of 3 big dudes that was just doing their own thing, not wanting to jump on the next trending thing, you know, like a lot of these groups and rappers do these days. But I just want to come on and say rest in peace to the brother, Prince Markie D, legendary member of the Fat Boys. Rest in peace to the Human Beatbox. You know, shout outs to Cool Rock Ski, hold your head up, brother. You know, for all my hip hop heads out there that was in that era when the Fat Boys was rocking the stages, you know, doing their thing. You know, tell me some favorite memories from them. You know, some favorite, you know, concerts, some favorite music videos from them. You know, just leave me some, you know, information in the comment section. I just want to come on here and give my condolences to him and his family, and I hope they can get through this like tragedy, you know. And I hope people in the hip hop community finally give this brother and the Fat Boys their props and stuff. So I just wanted to come on here and say my 2 cents about the brother. Rest in peace, Prince Markie D. You gone, but your legacy will always be remembered with you and the Fat Boys, and you just being a human being and just being here to give us, you know, hip hop memories and keeping this real hip hop alive, you know, to the truest and purest form. You know, they was a group that didn't want to be anything but themselves and stuff, and that's what I miss about hip hop. You got a lot of people these days that just want to follow the trending topic, that want to be something that they ain't. When you should just be yourself, you'll get more respect if you just be yourself instead of just being something that you're not. And that's why I don't respect a lot of people in the hip hop game these days. They want to be something that they're not. Then when shit happens, they want to bitch up and do all this crazy stuff. But if you just being yourself and staying true to what you do, you'll be better off and stuff. But you know, just leave me some comments in the comment section about, you know, this terrible loss we have in the hip hop game. You know, I'm going to end the video and get some sleep because I got to go to work tomorrow. You know, since his birthday going to be tomorrow, I'm going to play all Fat Boy songs at work, you know, to represent for the Fat Boys, to represent for the brother, Prince Markie D. You know, the whole Fat Boys camp, all the Fat Boys fans all around the world. We're gonna pump up the sounds and get it real crazy tomorrow at work while I'm doing my tribute to the brother and the whole group. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.